Do you remember how the BJP responded when you had Arvind Kejriwal, who got a interim bail from the apex court for campaigning for the Lok Sabha elections? Lot of noise, lot of protest. People were also saying that, this can't be the new normal, that you're allowed to get a bail to campaign for elections. Remember? Now, in the last few hours, one more person has secured an interim bail for campaign. This is for the assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Take a guess. Who are we talking about? This is Engineer Er.Rashid. For those of you not very familiar with him, let me tell you that there are serious charges of terror funding under the UAPA against him. He was arrested in 2019. He's spoken about self-determination of the right of Kashmiris. He's spoken obviously then of a plebiscite. He's spoken about excesses committed by our forces in the valley. That man has got an interim bail to campaign for the upcoming Jammu and Kashmir elections. And do you know another thing? He is the same man who is an MP today. He's a member of parliament. That's right. He's an MP. And he's someone who actually defeated Omar Abdullah by over 2 lakh votes from the North Kashmir seat of Baramulla. Everyone was stunned. What happened? Engineer Er.Rashid defeating Omar Abdullah? But it happened. Now, he gets a bail. Interim bail to campaign. I don't hear any noise. I don't even hear a lot of protest coming in from the usual suspects. The BJP, interestingly, is quiet. For the moment, they have not responded to this. And just about yesterday, you had Mehbooba Mufti of the PDP saying that the AIP, that is his party, the Awami Ittehad party, is BJP's B team in Jammu and Kashmir, is the charge she has made. Omar Abdullah has been equally concerned, and he has been trying to speak of a larger conspiracy by New Delhi to defeat him. Now, if you look at what is happening in Jammu and Kashmir, it is pretty interesting. It is very, very significant. And is that the reason why you have a lot of sannata from, a lot of political mainstream parties today? Now, this time around, in the assembly elections, Omar Abdullah is pitted against one more separatist. His name is Sarjan Barkati. He is also in jail right now. Omar Abdullah earlier has also asked that how is it that people who are in the jail suddenly have sprung in and they are contesting these assembly elections. Also, a quick fact. Engineer Er.Rashid's party, that is the AIP, has fielded about 36 candidates. 36 candidates till now in the Jammu and Kashmir election. So think of this. A leader who's charged with serious charges of UAPA, who talks of plebiscite, the right of self-determination of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, who says our forces have committed excesses, human rights excesses in Jammu and Kashmir today, is fielding 36 candidates. Mehbooba Mufti is asking, itna paisa kahan se aa raha hai? From where is he getting the money? She says, in spite of being in politics for some time around, in spite of having a lot of, Karyakarta, the cadre on ground, we don't have the money to contest on all 90 seats, which is a fact. So she's asking that who is funding the AIP? She's alleging that the AIP is the B team of the BJP, the proxy for the BJP in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, if you look at Jammu and Kashmir, there is clearly a, Jammu where the BJP relatively does better. When it comes to the valley, things are different. This is where you have parties like the National Conference and the PDP that apparently have their strongholds, but clearly let's not forget that both these parties are also cornered since the abrogation of Article 370, because people want development, people want jobs, people want vikas. People don't want to be stuck in this narrative of, terror and a lot of other things. But then, for a moment, if Arvind Kejriwal getting a bail, interim bail to campaign in the Lok Sabha elections was such a problem, Why not even a murmur when engineer Rashid gets an interim bail to campaign? I don't know. The charge this time is by both the National Conference and the PDP that this time around the BJP wants to create a new equation in Jammu and Kashmir. They will end up forming a government. The charge is that the BJP will form a government with the help of a lot of these parties like the AIP, the People's Conference, and independents. Because you also have a record number of independents fighting this election. So I think you must watch out for what's going on in Jammu and Kashmir. It is very, very important. More so, it's a border state. More so because, imagine someone who talks about plebiscite, someone who speaks about the right of self-determination and against our forces. Can you have the BJP aligning with that? Or the BJP pushing, to ensure that it gets its government with their support? We'll watch out. We'll watch out.